Where's my trailer? Okay, it says my trailer. Where's it at? Make public, dismiss, configure, sell. Truck manager. Ontario. This says I have my trailer on it. But again, where's my trailer? No. Where's my trailer? This says the trailer is on me, okay? This says the trailer is... Driver manager. Status. I'm moving. Truck manager. Trailer. Right here. It says my trailer's on me. I don't see it. My trailer's on me. It says here, there's no trailer on her, and there's a trailer on him. What's going on here? Where's my trailer, guys? Okay, that shows my trailer. Is still. Okay, hang on. Let me figure this out real quick. trailer. Driver. Peterbilt. Trailer manager. Flatbed. Dismiss. Make public. Okay, so I'm saying to look. This says these are married up. So what's going on? I am really at an impasse here. Okay, do I have to pick up my trailer? Oh, they made a trader spot for it. Okay, okay. Shit. Okay, there's another key I had to set. Hang on. Options. Key. Trailer, horn, cruise. Trailer. Camera. Activate. Audio. World map. Okay, hang on. Okay, throttle, brake, steering, shift down, neutral. Gearbox, start, stop, parking brake, engine brake. Trailer brake, retarder, lift, drop, oh, right alt. Okay, that lift or drop axle, okay. Left turnicator, light modes, high beam, beacon. That's the O, okay. Okay, let's drive. O. And alright, good, we're figuring this out. Alright, good, let's go. So, already got a job. It's loading over here. I have to back it in. Great. What the hell's going on? What's that noise? What? air pressure. Low pressure and air brakes wait with the engine running until air pressure. What? What? This doesn't make sense. So evidently there's been an update along with Oregon. I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck here. I can't move. Low pressure and air brakes and wait with the engine running until air pressure. I don't understand. This is bullshit. I mean, there's nothing for me to watch. Throttle, steering, gearbox, engine brake, trailer brake, engine brake decrease, retarder increase, dropped axle, left turn hazardous warning, light modes, high beam, beacon horn, air horn, light horn, wipers, cruise control, dashboard, HUD controls. So what in the hell is going on? Because I tell you, this is annoying. Having to sit here for a few minutes, that beeping going off is bullshit. That is very annoying, and there's nothing that I can do here. I'm sorry, I gotta look this up because this is not. So somehow, alright, so somehow the air brake simulator got turned on, and that is bull. I gotta turn that off. Options, gameplay. Air brake simulation. No. Oh my goodness. That stuff drive me to drink. Trailer here. Let's go. I have no idea why these lights keep look like they're flashing when they're not. That would have been dangerous. Alright, let's go. Got 18,000 in the bank. Is what's up out that garage? I wonder. Hang on, I need to do something. I do apologize. Configuration. Notifications. Notifications. Commands. Customization. Dashboard. Okay, so something's up here. All right. Let's see how that works. So the air pressure was something I turned on, and that was not a good thing. Twitter. Where's Wisebot? Music. Extensions for games. Loyalty and recognition. Okay, I want to use that. So how do I install it? Panel. Details. Configure. Installing the extension. It's installed. That is a new panel. Alright. My channel. know why Clever's got so much. Alright, I got that cleared up. Okay. I need to keep the streaming panel open. Okay, I'm sorry guys. Let me get this fixed up here. Alright, let's get back. Let's drive. So there's a lot going on right now. I'm just trying to set things up. Been a while since I've been a month since I played this game. Okay, here we go. I couldn't find my trailer at first. I was like, I don't understand. There's a trailer, damn it. Hey, Darren. What's you up to, man? I took a nap between 6 and 11, 5-hour nap, and now I'm going to be streaming, I think, well into the morning. Played some Cities Skylines earlier, now it's going to be some American Truck Simulator. Got me a trailer, and I'm in Oregon making money, I hope. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. I really do. It makes me wish I had my shit together earlier so that you could be here a little bit longer. I spent 10 minutes trying to figure out what was wrong with the game until I realized I turned that advanced option on. Are you going to be up tomorrow? What time are you going to be up tomorrow? I should be streaming probably for another 3 or 4 hours, lay down, and then get about noon. Do some grocery shopping and be back probably about 1 Eastern time. But you know, regardless, Darren, thanks for coming and saying hi. Appreciate it. Not sure what I'm going to be playing. Again, I might do some more American Truck Simulator. I may do some Cities Skylines. Haven't done any No Man's Sky in about a couple of weeks. I may do some No Man's Sky. It just all depends. Well, get some rest. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Take care, man. totally keeping up with chat just for the moment. I am like, this is a crazy road. Speed limits change so quickly. 60, 50, 40, 35, and this is Oregon, and I tell you right now, I'm not, it looks beautiful. I like the introduction of the trailers. But right now, it's, the way that the damn speed limit is, I really not too much of a fan of how the speed limit's so crazy. I don't know if they're trying to make it realistic with the hills and everything, but it is a bit of a frustration, that's for sure. Way station coming up. So you dropped to 50 for no reason. You dropped to 50 for no reason. Do I need to pull in? Yeah, figured. Out of Oregon. That's all there is to it. Stand up. What the hell? Probably wants ergonomics so I can stand and. My phone's going dead, guys. Sorry. There we go. Welcome everybody coming in. This is the Oregon expansion, just doing some night runs. I'm just a little perplexed with the speed limits that are being set all throughout this. I mean, it goes from 45 to 50, 65, 45. It just does not make sense. Different take on the game though, not just going 70, 80 miles an hour blaring down the freeway. I mean, I can see where these are back roads. Have an accident on these roads would be catastrophic. I do notice that there's a lot of places to pull over and sleep. Like every 5 to 8 minutes of gameplay, there's a rest stop. But generally, it's pursued with a friggin' drop in speed. See, now I'm speeding through this area. Should have dropped down to 45, then picks right back up to 60, so I mean... driving a Peterbilt, I think 358. It says I'm driving a Peterbilt. That's a Peterbilt. I think it's 3 or 4. What am I driving? I'll show you. Truck manager, Peterbilt. 389. So that's what I'm driving. Big Papa. I was wondering where you've been. I know you got back from the boat, took your granddaughter home. I haven't heard from you since, man. Oh, I've been streaming almost every evening. Nothing much. I've only been getting off about 3 hours and getting off 8, getting on at 8 and off at 11. Only about 3 hours when I'm working. It's hard to stay up and go to work the next day. Streamed Skylines for about 6 hours earlier today. Took a break and now I'm on doing, as you can see, some American Truck Simulator. This game's a little bit different since the update. kidding me? How am I missing this? This should be... Oh my gosh. Can't believe I was missing that stick. Let's see. That's decent. I think these are way low. Let's see. Excuse me. I want to use my trailer though, guys. So let's pull up and see what else there is. Alright. This trailer loading, unloading, and it's not bad. It's a different dynamic for sure. So let's see what I can find here. Job market with my trailer. And I'm right here. I just unloaded that. We'll do that one. I want to head back to Nevada. Yeah. Well, I could go there. Yeah, I want to head back towards Nevada. Alright, let's go pick up this load. Are you driving, Big Papa? Are you on the road? I have to go back the way I came. No, that sucks. Okay. I'll just turn around. Take that as a yes since you haven't responded. Oh, no you don't. Oh, you're doing a reset? That's good. So I set this advanced setting on the game, dealing with air brakes, and it made me sit there for almost 5 minutes just beeping, alarming over and over and over, saying that I didn't have my air brakes, and the engine had to sit there and idle for it to get the air brakes back on, and it was driving me crazy. I mean, I can understand having to sit there for a little bit and hear beep, 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 and then air brakes come on, but it was very disproportionate to the game time to me. After 5 minutes of constant beeping, it says you have to sit idle until your air brakes, you know, and until your air system recharges. And I was like, what the hell is this? Yeah, it was driving me insane. So that really happens. That really happens. Alarm goes off. You have to sit there and wait till your air compressor recharges off the engine and your air brakes and stuff. Yeesh. That was like, and it was just beeping and beeping and beeping and beeping, and I was like, shut this son of a gun off. Welcome to your world, yeah. You want to jump in on Discord, man? Wait, can you do both? Or are you about to turn in since you didn't reset? Oh! I got fine. I looked. I was watching. I was reading your text. I was reading your text. Don't text and drive. Oh my god. Oh man. Truck just. Yeah. I just. Face planted. Oh man, that tore up the rig. Hang on, I'm gonna bring Big Papa. Hey guys, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring Big Papa in. Big Papa is a long-term friend of the stream, and he's also out on the road on a real true-to-life rig, 18-wheeler. So I'm gonna bring him in here. So I'm in the Discord, Big Papa. You should be able to get in here. So I'll be in the Hangout section, okay? So you can get in whenever you like. Yeah, hey Schizo, hey man, thanks for coming in. Yeah, you saw that? You saw that face plant? Yeah, that kind of sucked. I have the right of way, asshole. My paint did. Oh, you won't be able to watch? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it. Alright, use your trailer to deliver. I think that's the one I wanted. That one pays a bit more, but I want to get back to Nevada and California where I can kick up the speed and take other jobs than wood. Alright, let's go to loading area. Alright. Got the back end. What do I gotta do here? Shit, where's loading dock? I don't see it. Okay, wait. I don't see the loading. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. This kind of sucks because I don't get experience for the double backup. Shit. Close enough. Loading cargo. Yay! 30 minutes to load cargo. Are you kidding me? See, that's something about the just-in-time stuff I kind of don't like. It takes like... No, I can't hear you. You're muted for some reason. Are you there?
It's got it. Yeah.
Okay, I hear you now. Okay, gotcha. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You know, you should be able to minimize Discord, run it in your back, and be able to watch the stream, man.
I can watch the stream on the regular internet because I can mute it, but on the app I can't. So if you'll send me the link, I will pull that back up on the regular Twitch thing.
Oh, the link to my channel?
Yeah. The Twitch TV, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now. I sent through Discord.
Okay.
So you're in the middle of a reset. How long will that take?
Well, I got down yesterday. I get to leave in the morning.
Yeah, this new Oregon expansion doesn't seem too bad, except the speed limits keep changing like crazy from 35, 60, 50, 35, 40. And then the new aspect of having your own trailer, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not making much more money using my own trailer. It's just a different dynamic.
It is a different dynamic, and the money is a little bit different, but to maintain your own trailer is like 7%, I think, is a rule of thumb. If the money is 7% more, you can afford to have your own trailer.
How much do trailers?
Let me see.
So do trailers run as much as trucks sometime?
Depending on what all the stuff is that you get. Let me see if I can stay connected and do this. I don't want to open an app.
No, you don't. That's for sure. That's what I'm saying.
I don't, but it's kind of weird. There's like an app version of that. Hopefully it'll stay connected because I did it through Discord. Sometimes it'll mess up, won't let me stay. Ugh, I hate that thing.
Are you cold? I mean, where are you at?
I'm not cold.
Urgh.
Yeah, because I'm frustrated with my phone.
Oh. I thought you were growing because you were cold.
No, dude. I wear shorts year round. Wear shorts year round.
You wear shorts. So how was your cruise?
I didn't say that now. It was alright. It was alright, dude. If that hadn't got sideswiped by Hurricane Michael in the middle of the Gulf, it would have been even better, but, you know, it was good.
No, I streamed about 6 hours today playing City Skylines. Took a nap about 6 o'clock my Eastern time, woke up at 11. Talked to the wife for about an hour, and then paid some bills and decided to jump on some American Truck Simulator, and I've been here for the past hour.
Yeah, I've not been paying a lot of close attention to it. I haven't just really noticed, you popping in or popping up or notifications.
Yeah, sometimes the notifications don't work on other channels that I subscribe to either.
Well, I just haven't been paying attention, dude. Got a lot on my plate at home.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, I'm just glad you're able to drop in from time to time.
Sweet.
I mean, your world is bigger than me. I understand that. I have to accept it, don't I?
Yeah, a couple downs. We'll see how things go.
Yeah, one of the guys at work was talking about becoming a truck driver when he retires, get paid to see the country. I'm like, dude, I have a friend who drives, and he's saying you get paid to see the country, but it ain't easy. It's not as easy as it looks. Oh, I know. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they say they know, dude. Then they get out here. Most truck drivers that come in nowadays, they last like 18 months. Hopefully I won't be driving long. I got 5 chances at $1 billion.
Hey, when's that drawing?
I don't know. I didn't even look.
I think it was tonight. I didn't go buy a ticket. I think your odds of winning is like 1 in quintillion.
Whatever it is, don't matter. I got 5 shots at it. Let's see.
I mean, what's $1 billion? I mean, you may only see about 400 million of it. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
Tragic, huh? The government take all everything else. The government gets their taxes.
Yeah, I don't care. They get their taxes. I know somebody's going to get a brand new, smoking hot, state-of-the-art computer for his stream.
You gonna start streaming then? That's wonderful.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Hey,
you know what I was talking about.
If I can plug up my laptop in my truck and stream a cross-country trip, you could do something similar.
I'm sure I probably could, and I probably would, but if I hit that much money, dude, I'll be trucking. I'll be streaming from a charted island somewhere where I bought my own island. I'll be taking footage of snorkeling and fishing.
You see that coral today? I took a picture of it. It looks good. See that foot? That foot in the sand? That's my foot.
So the heavy haul, huh?
Well, it's supposed to be heavy hauls, but I'm using my own trailer, and in Oregon there aren't very many heavy hauls. I mean, I don't think you can afford to because all the turns and twists on this road. I mean, the speed limit is 55. It's atrocious.
Welcome to my world.
So what do you mean welcome to? I mean, have you been to Oregon?
I've been everywhere, dude.
So Oregon is really regulated low speed?
Around Portland it is. It's 65 now from running Interstate 84 across from the state line until you get the Dalles. The Dalles or whatever they call it. There is the lock and dam key on the Columbia River. Then it slows down to 55 through Portland. And I-5 south out of Portland doesn't. It stays 55 all the way down to the bottom in California.
Yeah, I'm trying to in game get back to California or Nevada so I can pick up some speed because this is killing me. I mean, the sky is beautiful.
Go to Arizona. You need to go to Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico. California's 55 for trucks too. Dude. Low speed limit equals better fuel economy. If you buy that sort of BS.
You don't believe it's true?
Oh, it's definitely true if the ground's flat enough. But in the mountains, it sucks. It's hard to maintain your speed in the mountain. It's hard to keep the momentum going at lower speeds. Flat ground 55 truck gets way better fuel mileage. Less.
Like through New Mexico and Arizona?
Oh, Arizona and New Mexico 75, not 55.
But you still get good gas mileage because it's flat though, right?
Arizona's not flat.
It's not?
It's flat across the bottom. Flagstaff, Arizona's in the mountains. It's just as taller than Denver. It's like 7,000 feet.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. When you leave Phoenix, Arizona, going north to Flagstaff, it's 180 miles uphill. I-40 east to west is all uphill until you get to Flagstaff. Then it's up and down, up and down, up and down to the California line. Yes, sir. Good times.
All right, let's go. So
excuse me. I'm getting comfortable.
Okay, so you got a sleeper in your truck? I never asked that. Do you have a sleeper, or you sleep, or do you got a hotel room?
Yeah.
What?
No. I got a sleeper.
How comfortable is it?
Well,
it's not like home though, is it?
Well, to me, it's more like home, just because. I know it sounds weird, but you know, I spend so many nights gone from home. I sleep better in the truck than I do at home.
Gotcha.
I'll have to figure out a way to go live one of these days when we're on stream and send everybody to watch. Or you follow me to watch, and I'll give you guys a tour of my humble abode.
All 25 square feet of it?
Shoot, dude, I don't know. It's pretty big. I think it's bigger than 25 square feet. May not be, though.
Yeah, I was watching I forget what it's called. I'm not sure if it was on Discovery Channel, or I don't know if it was just I forget the name of the show. Trucking Extreme, I think. I'm not sure, where they were showing these big, massive rigs that were being built to specifications, and this woman was buying a rig. She says, "Yep," she said, "I don't have a house, so I'm making my truck my house." She had a small kitchenette, a shower, queen size bed. I mean, it looked like a double sleeper, and then she had a toilet. I mean, she had all types of things in it. And the truck looked a lot longer than a normal Bobcat, or Bobtail. And I was like, geez, that's a long truck. And but she was doing continental driving, whatever the hell that means. Continental? Continent? Whatever. Anyway, she was making runs like from Canada to Mexico, back and forth. And that's what she was buying at the tune of like $280,000. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, them big sleeper trucks, they're expensive.
But $280,000. But like I said, she got like a little kitchenette and everything. It was like she took an RV and turned it into a 18-wheeler. I mean, a bobcat. I mean, bobtail. Bobtail. You understand.
Let me see if I can figure out how to get this. There it is.
There's what?
I had to figure out how to get off of, I got the split screen going so I can keep you on one and the other. I just got plumb out of all of it. So I had to go to that regular online twitch.tv. Whatever.
Yeah.
To get to you. But that's all good. I got you in here now. By golly. They got you on full screen, even though it's a half a full screen. No, CG, the way they design trucks nowadays, they gear them fast and run them slow. It's like my company's got the foot feet at 66 and the cruise control at 68 miles an hour. I get about 7 miles
what?
to the gallon.
Oh, 7 miles
to the gallon.
Yeah.
And it holds 75 gallons each side, so 150 gallon fuel total. So you can run about 800 miles or so on a tank of fuel.
Does it draw from both tanks, or do you have to switch tanks?
No, it draws from both.
But you had to fill up each one. But you had to fill each one individually, or do they fill both simultaneously?
No, we got nozzles on both sides of the diesel pump, so we fill up both tanks at the same time. You got a hose in each one. There's a crossover that lets the fuel bleed down together. So when the driver's side tank goes down, the passenger side keeps feeding fuel in it until they both run empty.
Which you never want to do. You said you've done that once in your life. Is that correct?
No, I've done it twice in 25 years.
Ouch.
Just twice. Once, in my defense, the fuel gauge was busted, so it wasn't my fault. Technically.
Man, I've got almost 1,000 miles without filling up. This is great. You got a quarter tank left? This is great.
No. That truck, the fuel gauge was busted the other way. I'd fill up and pull forward, park, so somebody behind me can get fuel, go in, get a soda, come back out, and it was down an eighth of a tank. By the time I got back on the freeway, in less than a mile, it was down a quarter of a tank. I get 15 miles down the road, and it'd be at a half a tank. So I never knew how much fuel was in it.
Damn.
Yep. And like I said, in my defense, it sputtered as I got off the interstate and died. Not a half a mile from the fuel pump. Did I ever send you that link? I was supposed to send you a link.
What, to the new
about
camera?
These new beer.
Yeah,
The
no.
new camera
I got it. It was
beers.
impressive. Like, holy cow. How come we didn't think of that? That there would have been... We would have been millionaires immediately.
Well, here's the deal. My company has got some on Freightliners that they're trying out right now, and it's also going to come with a dash cam that's on the dash that goes right behind the sleeper over the just above the fifth wheel plate, so you can see if you're going to high hook the trailer or not.
Oh, like a backup cam?
Yeah, it's going to be like a backup camera on the back of these, so you can see if you're going to high hook the fifth wheel.
I wonder why it took them so long to think of that idea. I mean, trucks have had that ability for a long time.
What, the high hook a trailer?
No. For 5 years, you know, a lot of trucks had, smaller trucks had the ability to have backup cameras for safety.
Well, yeah. But it takes a complete system, and these guys has finally come up with a complete system that they're installing. It's not going to be, it's going to virtually take away the blind spots on both sides of the truck with a crisper, clear, more wide-angle view down the sides, as well as the backup cam that works in reverse only, mind you. The ones that they're going to install work in reverse only, so it'll be kind of cool. I hope we actually get them. My only concern to them is the weather. How are they going to act in weather? Because that video that we seen always showed it in, you know, low light or daylight, but it was also not raining or anything. That's the biggest issue we have with mirrors. The mirrors get dirty from the rainwater.
Yep. I have to agree there.
You still steadily struggling with your backups, ain't you?
Well, with this, I mean, this is a new angle, man. This is something different.
Uh-huh. Sometimes if you try to go about it one way and it won't work, you got to think outside the box. Like your approach on that one you did a while ago, before you took this one back, had almost the same kind of angle. But from, if you was trying to cut across it, you're not going far enough. Like if you come in and you cut across where the truck outline goes and the trailer outline goes, you need to keep going past to bring the back of your trailer to the left side.
Yep.
See,
hey, Dumb and Fire, welcome. Trailer maneuvering bonus 85. Yeah, I'm not making much more money doing with my trailer. I make more money without the trailer right now.
I think it depends on what kind of trailer as to how much the revenue can get to. You just got a regular flatbed, yeah?
Yeah, I got a regular flatbed.
That kind of limits what you can do too.
Well,
what other kind of trailers did you buy?
I'm doing pretty good. I got Big Pop on the line. He's a truck driver, so we're kind of talking shop. A sliding tarp, insulated, a dry van, a reefer, insulated triple, flatbed aluminum double, and a sliding tarp double. So doubles or a reefer. I guess I make more money with the reefer, huh?
Reefer, you can haul more freight. It can be dry or refrigerated. It doesn't have to be limited. Excuse me.
All right.
Which
so,
is why. And
manager.
Marshall Trucker buys. He's got a too. You was asking about cost of reefer units, dude. The last time I priced one.
Yep.
A 53-foot reefer unit. You know, with the standard light package or owner-operator style light package and whatnot, they're about $75,000 a piece. Out the door, unit and all.
This is new, a backup light for the truck. I've never seen that before.
It's cab, yeah.
They've been tweaking the game, so
Yeah,
nice.
when you put it in reverse, they're supposed to light up like that.
Yeah, I just never noticed it before. I'm not sure if they've been doing that or if they just added it. All right.
Well, if anybody's got questions as far as a real truck driver and answer goes, just ask CG. I can't see the chat, so be more than happy to answer questions y'all might have. I've been around the block a time or two. Just saying.
Okay.
I ran 39,000 miles last quarter CG and 36,000 the quarter before that. Since last July 27th, I've run 165,000 safe miles here.
There we go. Yeah, these guys want me to go back into Oregon. I am not going back into Oregon, guys.
Oh, now come on. Where's your sense of adventure?
I don't think so. I mean, you can't pay me enough to drive Oregon at the slow-ass speeds.
Well, all I can tell you is you got to go to Jubit's truck stop in Portland at least once in your life or you're not living.
There's the heavy hauls. They're fucking around Portland.
Yeah, and that's where the money's at too, I bet.
Not really. Not really. Well, not in this game. No, not in this game. I just take these.
All goes well, dude. All goes well. First of the year. I'm gonna come see you about a laptop.
Oh, yeah, I hope so too. I got 400. I got 450 bucks to give you.
Nah. Well, I'm gonna sell off some of my stock at the end of the year. That way I'll have to contribute to with it. Might be able to do quite a bit better.
God, you gotta be kidding me. Why do they put these sliding gates in? Oh, God. God bless America. And you just giggling away.
Yeah. They don't open up as fast as you want them to, dude. Never.
Well, we went from not having them at all to all of a sudden having them in the game in Oregon, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
California's bad about those kind of gates too. Secured lots so they can lock it up when they go home.
I've gotten real good at my dynamic hitching though.
Sweet.
As I say that, I miss the fifth wheel. Great.
Yeah, that's because you're looking over your shoulder instead of using your mirrors to size up the trailer.
Hey.
Sorry. Yes, sir?
That's the first one I missed in almost 10 hours of gameplay, alright? So, maybe my second. Yes, this is why we can't have nice things. CD is just, you know, hitting the gates. That's so crazy, yeah.
Sweet.
And this is why the fire department's called out, because a truck is spilling fuel because they went over a gate, got their tank punctured.
No, that's the EPA phone call. That kind of stuff happens, dude. They have to dig up the ground, send you a bill. It's extremely expensive.
Oh, they don't like you spilling the fuel?
Dude, it's a biohazard of some sort, or contaminated spill. Depending on where you spill anything like that, dude, if it can get in the groundwater, man, EPA bill gets extremely expensive really, really fast. You getting any snow up there around Boston?
Boston? No, no snow. But it was 38 degrees yesterday morning.
Yeah, a little brisk, eh?
Well, concerning the lady I'm staying with doesn't turn the heater on until it gets too freezing, yes. So I had a sheet, a quilt, a thin blanket, and a quilt. And I stayed there, my hands cold, I was in a fetal position, and the only thing I was thinking of, I wish my wife was here. I wish my wife was here to help me warm up the sheets. Wish my wife was here. It was cold.
You crack me up, dude.
I mean, when you have to warm up the blankets and everything yourself, that's a long night.
Nah. Nope, you curl up in the ball and bury your head and breathe deeply.
Dude, the last time I curled up in a ball was when I was in my mama's womb. I have not been able to curl up in a ball in a long time.
That's all I'm saying, dude. You just curl up underneath them blankets and you get it to where you pretty much wiggle it up underneath of you, and then you bury your head until you get warm.
Well, you don't do that whenever you got gas, that's for sure.
You will once if you're about to freeze to death, I tell you.
I'll gas it real quick to warm up.
Yeah, that don't work never. And if you tuck your blanket in just right, then it does the same thing if you fart in a bathtub. It just comes right up and says hello.
God. Why are these guys driving 27 miles per hour in the rain?
Safety first. Yeah, dude, I've been just about every corner of the United States. I used to run up around Boston quite a bit. Hatfield. I've been to Hatfield since I've been with this outfit.
I cannot imagine driving for 8 or 9 hours because right now sitting in this chair, my butt is hurting so bad.
Dude, I run 11.
Hopefully your sheets are more cushiony.
I don't know. I'll have to get a load to Houston and you come see me. You can come sit in a truck and tell me. I unloaded in Dallas the other morning, drove from Dallas to Center, dropped and hooked, went to Van Buren, Arkansas, dropped, bobtailed up the hill, and got here.
And 1 second, hang on. Demonte, man, thanks for the follow. Sure to appreciate it.
Thank you for joining CG's bunch. I try to get about 600 miles a day in if I can.
I'm assuming that's due to weather and traffic, or you just don't feel like driving that hard.
Oh, that's what I shoot for. 600-mile days. I go as far as I can, but I also go as far as I can where I can safely find a place to park, because parking sucks. So I never really got to talk to you a whole lot about that. What'd you think of the White's truck stop? That's a pretty good sized Petro over there in Great Neck, Virginia, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, yeah. That was crazy.
Yes, sir.
That's the largest truck stop in the United States?
I don't know about it's getting to be there. See, there used to be a TA East and West. It was big, and it holds about 800 trucks. Iowa 80 in Iowa holds about that. Or used to. That one there has been growing. They didn't, when it first opened years and years and years ago, that first part that was just around the building and out in front was the only parking they had. Then they added that second spot back there by the truck wash, and they built that new shop and put a bunch more parking in.
But that brought in a lot of revenue.
Then after they did that, it was White's truck stop back in the day, and then Petro got a hold of them a couple years ago. But it's still White's. It's like individually owned. They put the Petro name on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, branded.
And then they expanded the lot past the shop to the next chain link fence where all that timber and stuff's down back there. And when they get that all sorted out, they're going to pave it and add more parking back behind it again. Here in the last, it's been about last year they opened up that other spot back there that you drove to the way back where there's like 300 spots back behind the shop there.
Yep.
It only had like
hey Michael, welcome coming in.
They only had the spots right next to the shop and one row behind, and then they added all that back behind that first row. It's insane, dude. They're going to expand again the parking lot. They got a shuttle bus that runs from the back to the front.
So do they have any sleeping quarters or no?
No, everybody's asleep in the truck. All them trucks got somebody in them, at least one. That you seen there. Go back to my other thing. TA was on the East and West. They had a TA East and West in Ontario, California. Milken Boulevard separated the two. They had about 400 spots each side. They got 2 cat scales at each location. They got shops at each location. Well, when TA Petro merged, they turned the east side into Petro, and it's still TA West on the west side of the freeway. But it's pretty cool. And for those of you that don't know and ain't been or nothing like that, need to go to Jubit's truck stop in Portland, Oregon. Check it out. I-5 exit 307, I think.
Why was it? What was it with Jubit's?
It's like a mini town.
And it's a truck stop?
They got it's got a motel in it, movie theater in it. They got restaurant, delicatessen where they make, like ham cheese sandwiches and stuff like that to order. It's pretty neat little place. Got its own little, got a little bit of everything there. Excuse me. I've only been there a couple of times, but it's cool.
So what states do you generally stay in?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, do you generally stay in like in the Midwest states, the Eastern states? Is there any state you generally, besides Texas, you stay in more than others, just traveling through or delivery?
No, not really. My company's based out of Arkansas, so I ended up in Arkansas quite a bit. We go to Kentucky a lot. Got a plant over there. Tennessee some. Georgia, Alabama. Been to Florida. Mostly what we do is I-35 and east. We don't go west a lot. Not like we used to.
Is it just logistics or what?
Well, we don't go because of backhaul.
What's backhaul?
It's like, well, I mean, we haul our own product 90% of the time. So we get to California and we don't have no product of ours to haul, then we got to haul something else from somewhere else or somebody else. Whereas if we put that on an outside carrier, like Prime or whoever,
they just deadhead
they
it,
get
go
out,
one way.
Out. They take our load one way, and then they've got their own freight and logistics that they haul back. So it's better for them because they need something to get out there, and we have plenty of stuff to get out there, but we don't have nothing coming back. So if we put it on them, then they get out there, then they have to get out. They have to do the broker thing. We don't. You know, we just mostly haul our own stuff.
Yeah, the guy at work, he's talking about driving, you know, at the end of his career to see the country. Some of those guys make $100,000, $200,000 a year. And I was like, dude, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Company drivers don't. Owner-operators might. Depends on how bad he wants to get in it. I was a lease operator for KOLM one year. I did training in that. I trained some students, and my gross was like $214.9. And depending on who you hook a truck up with, you can make a lot more than that gross. I got a guy that's considering buying a truck for me, but I don't know if I'm ready to leave this outfit or not. Things go sideways with the wife, I probably will do that.
Oh no. Was that what you're referring to at home?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry to hear that.
It'll be alright. I think we'll work it out good. It's just, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I talked to him. He's looking into getting a large unit, a 53-foot reefer, and put it on where Marshall Trucker's at. Let me run it. I got to doing some of the math on the numbers Mr. Trucker said, and I know why he don't go home. That paycheck's fat, dude.
But he keeps that door closed and he rides the line, doesn't he?
He does what he's supposed to do. Run that logbook till you can't run no more, and take a break when you need a break. Ride again, which is what I do. July 27th through the end of September, 165,000 miles. 14 months, I guess you could call it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's quite a few miles. And I was bitching about 1,800, huh?
Dude, I turned in 3,100 this week.
Hey, but my wife and I did okay. 1,900 miles in 33 hours.
I never said you didn't do all right, dude. For real. My buddy Justin's a lease operator. His truck blew up.
Blew up?
Yeah, it was going to need a motor. I don't know what happened to it. It just kind of just blew up. That's not... Didn't catch fire, flames, or nothing like that. Motor fried. They was talking like $35,000 for an M-frame for his motor. His company offered him a new ride, told him to just rent a car and go to the house and come get a new truck. So he bobtailed down the hill with his truck and left it on the yard so he could get a rental car out of California. It was 2,100 miles from Ontario to Nashville. He stopped and slept for like 2 hours and did it 29 hours. Set that cruise control and let it rip.
Good night, Dad.
See?
Hey, Scarlett!
Night, Dad.
Oh my lord. I
What?
heard Scarlett for the first time where she wasn't giggling in the background. That is awesome.
So you're just not going to bed? How come you didn't jump in here sooner?
Because I was playing Rocket League.
Oh.
I gotta
Are you
get
getting good at it?
No. But then I was thinking, I mean, I am at a high level in stuff like at Champ 1, and I was thinking when you're not using your Steam, I could play on your Steam and Smurf, because you already have Rocket League. You know you know what Smurf means, right?
You turn blue?
Okay. It's like I'm pretending I'm a rookie, but really... Yes, ma'am, I'm talking to Dad. A Smurf is someone pretending to be, not good. So if I'm a champ, I could accidentally be playing with golds, which is pretty low. So, is that
She's sandbagging.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it means.
Sandbagging them. In other words,
She's sandbagging the competition. She's a straight up hustler. You taught her right, dude. I'm proud of you.
Is that okay, Daddy?
oh, Dad, and all of a sudden it's Daddy when she wants something. I recognize
Oh,
that.
what? No.
Yeah, that's how it is.
No.
That Daddy.
No.
I can't refuse that, of course. Oh, by the way, the WoW account extended again. I totally didn't deactivate it, so if you still want to play WoW, you can.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
For another 3 months. And do you know where the BattleNet tag is thing?
I think it's...
Because I can't get in the game without it.
Oh, I think it's on your desk. Or in your desk. Did you see my picture?
Yeah, the lone survivor just gave up the ghost, huh?
So...
I think the other fish ganged up on him.
Actually, I was playing Rainbow and Tori came up to me because she's spending the night. She says, "Hey, your fish is it's on the bottom of the fish tank." And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's probably just being a fish, right? And then Kennedy comes to me. She's like, "Dylan, I think your fish is dead." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm coming." So I see the fish. It's laying there on the rocks, and it's I can see it's breathing. So I'm like, you know what? This is my fish. I'm gonna say goodbye. So I get the net and I put it in my hand, obviously in the water. So I'm just holding it while the kids are staring at my hand in the water. And I'm just holding it, and I realized, you know how big the belly was?
Yeah.
It was bleeding on the bottom of its abdomen, and it was thinner. So I got a little worried. I was like, okay, is this a female? And it's gonna lay eggs, or is it like a tumor or something? So I'm trying to Google stuff while the kids are asking me questions, wanting to touch it, and you know, I knew that my fish was gonna go to fish heaven in a few seconds, and yeah, the kids were just, they were standing there like for 30 minutes watching me, which was kind of cute. And there was this health condition that I found that fish get. It's called dropsy, and they get it. Let me see. It's very interesting, but I'm 100% sure that my fish had this. Hold on. Let me see.
And what is this dropsy?
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like
WebMD is the death of our society, I gotta tell you.
It's like dropsy.
Webfish MD. Webfish
Oh, yeah,
MD.
Yeah, my bad.
So
That is an interesting story.
So what causes it, Scarlet?
what causes it?
Because if the other fish can get it, that's bad.
It says dropsy isn't a disease per se, but rather a symptom of a larger problem. You don't mind me reading this, right?
No, go ahead.
It is a collection of fluid inside a fish's body. This triggers visible bodily swelling frequently in the abdominal region. Many conditions can lead to dropsy, including serious cases of internal parasites, frustration due to bullying from other fish, and extended time spent in water of unsuitable quality. The swelling is often accompanied by the body's scales jutting out prominently. You can often easily identify dropsy in a fish by observing him from above. He may have a pinecone-like appearance.
Did he?
I don't remember, but he was definitely. It was
Was he a bigger one or a smaller one in the tank?
He was the biggest one
he
and the
was
oldest.
biggest one, but he was very plumpy in his abdominal area. It was very weird.
Gas.
No, because he had it for months.
Even before the other fish.
Yep, it said that they live up to 30 days if once they have this, or a few months. This fish had it for like a year.
So what's the cure though? That's what I want to know. What's the cure?
The sooner you act, the better. Once your pet's belly looks massive and swollen, things might already be in the late phase. Some fish experience signs of dropsy before any swelling, including unusually antisocial behavior and absence of appetite. Talk to a veterinarian or specialist in fish to check it out. Solutions could entail anything from antibiotics to simply improving the condition of the water in the tank, sometimes both at the same time.
All right, then tomorrow we all need to get together, and I need to walk you through doing a 20% change of water in the tank.
Okay. I was thinking that during the time where it was the lone survivor and no other fish was around it, and the fish wasn't in good condition, I think that's when it started getting that, because it was just a bad environment for it. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, but then when the water got cleaned up and we took care of everything, it should have got better. Should have got healthier, but it didn't.
Because it was already too late.
Has it been 30 days? I guess it has been 30 days.
It's been a year since its body has been like that.
No, but the fresh water and new fish, was it a month? It was 2 weeks before I left, so yeah, it's been a month. Yeah, okay. Probably need antibiotics. All right, well. Well, he was the last of the old guard, so.
So what I did is I wrapped them up in foil, and I put it in a baggie and put it in the freezer so we can do a microscope on Monday.
Oh, so you did, buddy, but we're going to dissect your ass.
Yep.
For science.
I want to see what happened to its body. I need to know. I'm not going to
You did not. Hopefully you did not put it in deep freeze, because you won't be able to dissect it Monday unless you leave it out for the rest of the weekend. It'll be frozen solid.
Yeah, it's going to be frozen solid.
I'll just put it somewhere else.
No. Just take it out of the freezer Sunday midday, and then you can dissect it Monday. Give it 24 hours. I mean, you only weigh a couple ounces, but ice crystals generally destroy cells, though. That's the only bad thing. I wish you
Yep.
had some formaldehyde, not formaldehyde, but what's a preservative you can put stuff in? Not alcohol.
No, formaldehyde would have been better if you, but you would want to put it in a jar like they do when they lose stuff. You know, like
Yeah.
you see them weird shows. They put like eyeballs and stuff in that.
And spiders
in a glass jar.
and butterflies and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. I think that's this. I don't know if that's the right word we're looking for, but it's the same kind of.
Yeah, some sort of preservative.
Okay.
You'd have been better, Miss Scarlett, if you'd have got a little bit of ice and water in a bucket and then just sealed him in the bucket and put him in the bottom of the fridge so it'd stay cool so it wouldn't smell bad.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. I'll do that.
How long has he been in the freezer?
Like 5 hours. More
Oh,
than
he's
that?
frozen solid.
Yeah, he's pro solid now. Just you can leave him there now, but for future references, if it happens again.
Have you been changing the charcoal filters?
Yes.
How often?
Every 2 weeks. Each one different. Like 1, 2 weeks. The other one.
Alright,
The
good.
next 2 weeks.
Good.
So.
Good. Are you watching?
By the way, Miss Scarlett, we have missed Marmaduke on the puppy camp. Just saying.
Aww.
Oh, Maximus.
Yes.
How's
The
old
dog is
Maximus?
been-
How's old Maximus doing?
A baby. A complete baby. He's not eating his food. Like, I kind of did what you suggested, but he's not interested in his food.
He's
Not
lonely. He
excited.
misses.
That's probably it then.
What's going on?
Pets are peculiar. He misses you, Goofy.
No, all I did was scare him and yell at him.
Well, he still misses you. These animals are... Dude, you have no idea. Dogs can be really particular about that. I'm not even kidding.
Like,
So,
every day.
you might want to...
Like, right now.
You may want to video call so he can see your ass and perk up. That's all I got to tell you. You may want to do like
When
video.
you do that, though. He doesn't...
Yeah, he gets
doesn't-
confused. We tried that. He's looking around and he doesn't really see the phone, but he's looking around. He's
And he gets sad.
pacing and he gets antsy. Yeah, we already tried that. It distresses him even more.
You need a bigger screen to put CD on. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there's a possibility that we can do something on the big screen. Hook up the laptop to the big screen. I can video call the family that way. I can try some. So when I go home in a couple of weeks, I'll see if I can't set something up.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to
It's
bed.
just a suggestion.
All right, Scarlett, I love you. And did you try to call me back this evening?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw the Lone Survivor. I was just worried.
I wasn't sad. I was just like, well, that sucks for him. Like, I mean, I don't know. A lot. It
What-
happens.
What's the plans for you guys tomorrow? Do you know?
Ethan and I are gonna go over the midterm with my mom, which I'm so excited for midterm.
Okay.
And I think that's all I really know. So.
All right. All right, great. Okay, because tomorrow, like I said, I need to call the house and walk you guys through changing out the fish water.
Okay.
Are you gonna be up by 11?
Yes.
All right, we'll go on to bed.
Me too.
We'll go on to bed, and I'll call you guys. If you remember, we need 15 gallons of water with the water treatment in it at room temperature.
Okay.
If nothing else, tell Luke to do it, or ask your brother to politely do it. Don't just tell him. Just say, hey, seems Dad wants to change the water. We need 15 gallons. We need three 5-gallon jugs.
Yes, sir.
All right. I love you. Good night.
Love you too. Good night.
Bye, Scarlett.
And isn't technology...
Gosh,
Huh?
she is so adulted, dude. You're in so much trouble.
She's so adulted? What does that mean?
She is so grown up.
Well, she's only 15,
She's
so...
I know, but she is so grown up. She's already diagnosing stuff and midterms and smart as a tack. God, it's a good thing she takes after her mom, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord.
So when are you shutting down for the night?
I'm already down, dude. I've been down. I got here last night.
I know, but I'm talking about when you go to close your eyes, when you go Betty Bye.
Oh, hell, dude. I'm already laid down. I'm good. That's the one thing I like about my truck. I got my internet on my phone. I got you guys on my phone. Just chillax.
So I was having internet issues here at the Airbnb I'm staying at, and I was told I could use a certain 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth, so I got a repeater, and the repeater evidently, I got it on the suggestion by Jimin. That's what she recommended for me to get, so I got it. I hooked it all up, and the next thing I know, like after a day and a half, it no longer worked. And I went out to see what was going on, and the lady I'm staying with is going through all her connections, and she disabled it. And I was like, oh, that's why everything stopped. She says, is that you? Is that your connection? I said, well, I think it could be. And I, explained, I was having poor, I was keep on getting dropped signals, so I got this extender. I call it a Wi-Fi extender, so I could get a signal. She says, it's using up all the bandwidth. I can't even get on anymore. I can't. My computer's sitting here just spinning, and I don't know what's what. There's like 8 or 9 devices connected. I don't know what's what anymore. And kind of find out, I got more than just a Wi-Fi extender. It's called a repeater. So evidently there's only like maybe 9 or 10 channels for the 2.4 gigahertz, and this thing taps into every channel available to make a strong signal. And there's a like a computer cable that you plug into the box once you plug into the wall, and then it gives it to you as one signal. So it gives you a lot more stability. Wow. Yeah, and evidently I had sucked up every bit of her bandwidth, and I was like, oh, that is insane amount of bandwidth.
So you got a hotspot in your truck, yeah?
I do, yeah.
You can get a hotspot from any cell phone carrier.
Huh?
Or you can get them hotspots from any cell phone carrier type.
Yeah,
thing, yeah.
for $125. Already checked into that. It's $125.
And then the service that I would require is kind of extensive, you would think, for the truck, yeah?
Yeah, so it's $125. Not only that, after like 22 gig, they then throttle you. So they cut your speed down. To give you an idea, I can go through 60 gigs of data in 2 days.
Whoa, dude, I'd do that on my phone. I'm over 100 gigs a month on my phone.
Oh, no, but you understand, I do 60 gigs in 2 days.
Yeah.
So in a month, I can do over 300 gig.
Okay.
Oh, is that not much?
In the grand scheme of things, probably not. But my question is 125 bucks buys the hotspot, but then you got to buy the service. So the hotspot's like 125, yeah?
Yeah.
And then the service, depending on what kind of service you need, which for the bandwidth and whatnot, that's all green to me.
Oh shit, hang on. I need to figure something out.
Uh-oh.
My truck's almost out of fuel, but I cannot see how much fuel I got left.
What engine's in that Peterbilt, dude?
Oh, I don't remember. I
Cat car?
I can't check. So I'm gonna have to. Okay, so I'm gonna have to keep driving this truck. I'm not finding a gas station.
Well, in real life, pack cars are the worst one to run out of fuel with because they're a pain in the butt to get rebooted again.
It's not telling me. I'm going through my diagnostics, and it's not telling me how much fuel I got left. Oh, I know what it is. My steering wheel is covering up the information. It's on my dash. Okay, never mind. That's why I can't see it. What?
I was just cracking me up.
So what other games do you enjoy watching me play besides ATS and City Skylines?
Survival games.
Oh, like Subnautica?
Well, Subnautica is different, yes. I'm not 100% sure I understand it all, but shoot, what was that other one? There's one I'd like for you to play, but I doubt you'll play it very often. And
what is that?
That's Stranded Deep. Stranded Deep, I think it'd be a good game for you. For real. Billionaire on a private jet flying back from a business meeting and it crashes in the Pacific, and you gotta figure out how to scavenge enough stuff to get a boat motor and make fuel and get rescued. Build your hut, eat, and they changed the game quite a bit from when I first started watching it. If you drink too much coconut juice, it gives you the runs, which dehydrates you, and you got to make your own water. That's pretty cool.
All right.
But let's see. City Skylines I like. Subnautica I liked. You got into that pretty hard for a bit. And this game I like. I really liked watching you play Tarkov, but you're kind of aggravated with it. And I really liked World of Tanks because of all the noise. The noise on World of Tanks was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But they've done some new DLCs with it. New maps and everything come out from what I'm gathering. There's one guy that plays... Yeah, there's one guy that does World of Tanks that I follow. That's what he does specifically.
Oh, is that Quickie Baby?
No.
Quickie Baby plays on the EU servers, and he's a Brit.
No, I don't know this dude. That mountain man, he's in California. He's on the West Coast. I don't know about California. But when he plays, that's about the only game he plays, is World of Tanks. And when he comes on, I look to see, and he'll post like new DLC, new maps, new stuff. And World of Warships, I kind of like that too. But I don't really have a full list of your library to know what games you have that I haven't seen you play that might be fun to watch. But you're more
Huh?
You're more interactive with City Skylines. It's your kind of go-to game, if you will. You talk yourself to the stream, so we understand kind of like the mindset of what you're doing and why of that game better than you do any other. Just saying. I know you can't like do that with Tarkov or trucking simulators, just more or less watching the scenery go by, because that's what I do all day long, is watch scenery go by.
That's why I like having you on. It's just that I'm gonna have to have a different Discord because I really can't. I mean, I would love to have a lot of people on, but unfortunately, whenever the Brogen Raiders bomb the channel, they bomb it pretty hard. And it's kind of hard to carry on conversations with some of them dropping F-bombs here and there, and I just like, you know what? Come on, guys. And they start screaming real loud and all that. I'm like, come on, it's not necessary. Let's not do this.
Exactly. I think your Subnautica would be awesome if you could kind of incorporate the way you talk about the game.
Well, it's more like I'm swimming over here, I'm swimming over there, I am...
No. I mean, what are you hunting for? What are you doing? Just kind of like you're building this interstate, you're tweaking this interstate, you're putting a transit city down. You kind of talk yourself about building. I need to build a train station over here, and I need to get the sidewalks put down there, and you talk yourself through city skylines very, very well. Subnautica, you're into it. I can tell by the way you play it, you're into it. But if you could somehow figure out how to verbalize the Subnautica like you do Skylines, which I know it's different, it's all different, but there's got to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I don't know, for me, trucking is easy. I'm hooking up a trailer now and doing this now and strapping it down, and there's not a whole lot to doing what you do,
Now I'm stepping on the gas pedal, the truck is moving.
You know what I'm saying? There's some games you just got to be interactive with people more. But some of us, that like if Subnautica is a game that I can see me playing, but what was that other one? That other one out in space you was playing here.
Oh, No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky.
Yes. I could see me playing something like that also, but that No Man's Sky looks like it's a never-ending quest. Almost like a Star Trek type thing.
Yeah. I was thinking about playing it, but it gets repetitive at some points.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what's different from what you did and what the other dude was doing, because I watched Crash play it and it was pretty interesting, and I don't know if he's doing like a mission, a storyline, or what he was doing. He was like, part of his missions was scanning all the life forms and figuring out the languages and things like that, and that was a lot of stuff that I didn't, really see you do on there.
Oh, I may have been doing it so fast. I was doing the same things, but the problem is I won't lie, I got influenced by Ryu to get a lot of quests, a lot of missions at one time, and just knock them out and get money and get bigger ships. But after a while, I was like, man, it wasn't enjoyable as much.
Right. I get it. Totally. I don't know, there's a lot of games going on right now, and it is what it is. There's a few games that I can see me play, and you play a lot of them that I can see me playing. First-person shooter, I don't think I'd ever be good at. The last first-person shooter game I had was Duck Hunt.
That's a classic.
Well, it's the only one I was at, and the damn dog kept laughing at me, so I didn't really play it well, okay?
Did you ever try to shoot the dog?
Yeah, it didn't work.
No, it didn't.
Made you feel good to squeeze off a couple at him, but it never worked.
No.
Because I have tried. Lord have mercy.
What?
$39,000 miles last quarter before I went on vacation. My vacation check gross was good. I like it like that.
There's another game like City Skylines coming out called Industry of Titan. It looks pretty interesting. It's like a cross between StarCraft and City Skylines and No Man's Sky, where you actually have to develop your own infrastructure to build your space fleet. So it's pretty interesting.
Really?
Yep. It's called Titan, Industry of Titan.
That'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
I like to go to YouTube and look at like strategy games and things like that on YouTube. They'll have like the top 10 games or top 15 games. I think I sent you a link or two about some of them. Back in the day, it's a little 15-minute video or something like that. It walks through these guys talking about these games coming out this year, next year, or whatever.
Yeah. See, I love games. I love doing all types of games, but it's hard for me to talk about them because I really don't. You know, when guys talk about, yes, the mechanic does this, and you know, like the game mechanics does this, and be able to do that. I'm like, well, aren't games supposed to do that? You know, and so I kind of get lost in it. Like, oh, look at the graphics, and I'm looking like my son. He will sit there for 8 hours grinding out experience in Call of Duty to get a skin for a gun, because it's awesome looking. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, so does this make the gun shoot better? Are you a better strategist? I mean, what's going on? He says, no, I just like the way it looks. And I'm looking at him, and I said, you sat here for 6 hours grinding experience to get something to make your gun look different. He said, yeah. And I'm looking at him like, son, I don't get it.
I know you don't get it, but here's the thing. For somebody like me that's really stupid when it comes to PC games, because the only PC game I've ever had for a laptop, for computer or whatnot, was Farming Simulator 2017. So I kind of understand what you're doing when I watch somebody play that game, but when it comes to these other games, I don't understand or follow very easy. So it helps me to know what you're doing. That's why I like watching Skylines so bad, is because it's not so much what you do, it's how you do and the method you take about why you're doing this. It's kind of like me. I understand the interstate part of it. You know, you build this freeway, traffic gets backed up, okay, you make the freeway bigger. I see that happen every day. You relieve traffic from the freeways by giving alternative transportation, city buses, bus lines, trolley valves, L trains, whatever you want to call them, trolley cars, electric, whatever, Amtrak, so to speak, subways or whatnot.
Yep.
You know, you got to figure out a way to get people from point A to point B so that the city will thrive. Because you talk about the game and talk about the strategy behind the game and a lot of stuff that has to do with the game, I understand the game and follow it quite well now.
Like this game, I'm learning a lot, but it's hard for me to discuss what I'm doing because I'm just doing it. I don't know what I'm doing except, you know, trying to back up, get the angles, don't apply too much throttle. And then when I see I'm not lining up, immediately recognize it and pull forward. I mean, I just don't know if people like, okay, dude, we see you doing that. It's like here, I'm cutting my wheel clockwise so I can do.
Which was the wrong way, but I'm just giving you crap.
No, look, let's see, because when I go in reverse, it's lining it up. Now I'm going counterclockwise to cut it against the fifth wheel, and now I'm cutting hard right now. And I hit spacebar or I hit brake as soon as I can. Take a look at the position. The trailer looks good. I like it. And then hit T to drop it. I mean, it's sometimes when, hey Deepa, hey Sharma. It just sometimes when I talk to things like that, I don't want to. I hate to think. I hate anyone to feel like, dude, I see what you're doing. Don't be such a flake. You know, tell me what you're doing. But you know, but sometimes like, well, I just want to tell you what I'm doing and what I'm seeing.
like I said, dude, there's some games you can talk better than others. It's like I understand, you know, you guys. I really missed your factory raids in Tarkov. That's what I missed the most. You guys did a factory raid, you and Scarlet, and a handful of others. But
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. You had like a group and you get in there and you just clean house and move on. And then this game's supposed to get better and better and better. Well, we'll see. Because so far, every time they do something, then it's like a reset, and then you lose all your gear, and then you got to start all over again. And it's just like, to me, that sucks. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it sucks
But
hard.
there is a bunch of games that you can't really talk about, and there's other games that you can.
Hey, Sherman,
And-
do I know about the Spider-Man 2018 game? Yeah, I hear it was a pretty good game. I've seen some gameplay. It looks pretty good. I watched my bud's Chilled Monk on Twitch. I watched him play it for a little bit. It seemed pretty interactive. You had to use all the surfaces and all that. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty good gameplay.
All I was getting at, dude, is like No Man's Sky, Subnautica, games like that that's got like tasks and whatnot is more of an interactive game instead of a blow up or die or just go trucking game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why I like Skylines. And you got to have ant farms. I don't care. You got to have an ant farm.
Well, you should see Skylines that I have built, that I got going right now. I got 6 subways connected in a row and a monorail, and I put in the bus lines now. And no, I do not have Spider-Man 2018. I was on a. No, I've not gotten it yet. I'm not sure if I will be able to get it right now. I'm looking at 3 other games. I've gotten so many games lately that I have not been able to play that I've just been holding off on a lot. I'm currently in Boston right now. I'm not at home in Houston, so I'm trying to save money. Yeah, anywhere I can, I'm trying to save money.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm probably going to get the bug. But I'm going to be more like strategy, transport fever kind of thing. You said I might be really good at it because
Yeah.
it's like it's logistics.
Yeah.
Truck and sim, transport fever would be up my alley. Subnautica would probably be up my alley. Farming simulator definitely will be up my alley.
Yeah, I still got The Witcher 3. I got like maybe 10% of The Witcher 3 done. I may play The Witcher 3 this weekend. I haven't played that in a while. It's just trying to learn all these key commands all over again. Oh my word. It's just like, just like in Tarkov, I'm dropping grenades left and right. And like, nope, that's the wrong key. Oh, nope, that's the wrong key. And Ryu's just getting pissy at me.
You'll get over it.
Oh, well, I don't know. Ryu's pretty uptight. I mean, he's not uptight, but he's a pretty intense player, and he and I play so much together. He's like, dude, you should be able to read my mind. I'm like, yeah? So I missed that one.
Well, if Rio would communicate, in my opinion, like you guys used to do in the old time factory raids, where you had call signs for where you was at and all that kind of stuff, which I thought was amazing, by the way. Then there wouldn't be no mind reading that it needed.
Damn it, I made the wrong turn.
Hey, CG,
Yeah.
you made a wrong turn.
Oh, wow, thanks.
You're welcome. Glad I can be assistant.
No problem. I'm gonna do something illegal.
Oh, no, you did not. You did not. Please tell me you did not do that.
They'll never know I was there.
Well, I got news for you, bruh. I don't see no U-turn sign.
Which means I don't know
It's
if I
not
can or cannot, so if I'm not breaking the law.
Well, if it's
Oh.
not posted, it's not illegal.
That's right. No, all these are console. I'm a console game. No. I'm a PC game player, not a console game player. My son, though, he plays a crap load of Xbox. But no, I'm not a PS4 guy. All this here is computer. And I got 60 games on PC alone. Like everyone right now is playing this new Call of Duty. No, I don't have PS4. I have no console games. My son plays the Xbox One, and he has like 4 go-to games that he plays. But no, he doesn't have Spider-Man. Yeah, he has to buy his own games, so he chooses not to buy games. Because when he found out he had to uninstall games to load games up, man, he quit. He quit buying games. He got tired of doing all that. 'Cause it takes hours to download updates, 4 or 5 gig updates over games. He got tired of it.
So, CG, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Realistically,
Yeah.
how big a hard drive and RAM do I need? Because I see some of these out here that's got like terabyte hard drives. I know that's plenty of storage for like computer games. But what kind of RAM do you actually need for like this and Subnautica and all that?
16
Them
gig.
getting
City Skylines, I would say 32 gig minimum. But right now I think laptops are coming out with 16 gig. I think 16 gig is ow, God. 8 gig is what I've seen. 16 gig. Sherma, a little of both. So 8 gig is what I just see a lot of. 16 gig is generally what you're going to readily find on the higher end computers or PCs. I mean the laptops. But if you're looking at a really gaming rig, you probably need to shoot for 32 gig. But that adds like $200 to the cost almost immediately.
Well, the $200 won't be no big deal.
Yeah, so you can actually.
I want to make sure I have something big enough to run Skyline, Subnautica, Transport Fever, Trucking Simulator.
Yeah,
maybe.
Something with 16 gigs should be enough, and run a memory cleaner.
What the hell is a memory cleaner?
It's just a little program. What it does, it looks at your memory. So it scans your memory periodically, and if it notices there's files in your memory that are not being used, they pull them out of memory. GTA, Grand Theft Auto 5, no. Those type of free games, or not free games, free world games, I've never really got into. I like to have a set quest or mission to figure something out. So like this here, this is, wow, what is this? A road handler? Road? Yeah, this thing destroys roads. Okay.
So 32's probably better, but it's another $200 for one of them. So what does that make the price of a decent laptop to?
Well, let's see. I got the one I have is decent, and it's $1,400. If you put a budget of $1,800, you can get yourself a very high-end, top-of-the-line gaming laptop.
Sweet. That's what we're shooting for then. I was looking at, like the Asus or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I had no idea laptops could go upwards of $20,000.
Yeah.
Have they lost their damn mind? That's
No?
2/3 of what I paid for my car.
No, and some people will pay it.
Yeah. I hit the lottery tomorrow. I'll have 4 or 5 just because I can.
Funny.
I might wake up with a bunch of money. And CG might be able to get his gaming channel up and running full time by the time his allowance runs out.
I don't know. I got to keep working in order. Remember, my wife likes thick bacon. If my streaming critic don't bring home thick bacon, I'm back to work. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here in Boston trying to make that thick bacon.
I'm sure if you got a certified letter in the mail with the check that was bigger than the money you've made for the last, I don't know, like 15 years, you could figure it out by then.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. It's nice to dream.
Absolutely. And then, you know, you could charge me a consulting fee to teach me how to play this stupid thing.
Who knows? You might find out. I just buy a big ass Bobcat, put her in the back to teach, and I can stream and we just drive around the country, making a little extra money here and there.
Not a Bobcat, Bobtail.
That too. No, I'll get a Bobcat for the Bobtail.
What are you going to do? Move some dirt?
I don't know. Oh, I need something bigger for my dog.
Maximus would be the richest pooch in all of Houston. We go to the pet store and get him some dog bones.
Yeah, my brother-in-law fed him some meat one day. It was about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And my wife almost tore him another asshole. She, don't feed him. What? Because, you know, he has like 3 dogs. And when he goes outside to cooking, he at any given time just throws food down for him. Take care, Sharma, man. Take care. Buy games or what? Do you buy games or download? I do both. I buy games and download.
I'm surprised that Farming Sim 19 hadn't come out yet. They usually release in October. I want to get a laptop, and when I buy that Farming Simulator game, dude, I'm going to buy one for the stream too and send it to you. For real. I think it'd be fun to do a community game.
Yeah.
A community game where everybody can come together and play. And it's like you can get 12 people doing tasks on that game at the same time. And they all get in different equipment and drive it, which is kind of cool.
Oh, no, don't do it, don't do it.
What are you doing now?
Don't do it. I need over. Yeah. Oh, it's narrow. Don't slow down. Oh, no. I dumped my spin. Oh, my goodness.
Dude, he brake checked you.
Yeah, he did.
That asshole. So, Springdale, Arkansas, my company has a company store. Went there today. Awesome stuff.
Like necessities or just knickknacks? What?
No, dude, we got food. It's like a little grocery store that's all our products.
Oh, do you get a discount?
Oh yeah, it's discounted. Yeah. Get Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls for $1.50 a box.
Is that good?
Yeah. I feel like it's good because it's like it's cheaper than our biggest customer sold it for.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, of course it's good. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. That's a good look.
Jalapeno cheddar Hillshire Farms hot dogs for $2.50 a pack of 6 is pretty good too. Cool stuff, dude.
What do you think about the aspect that I'm driving the truck in now?
I like it better than the mirrored view. Of course, the mirrors on that game don't make a lot of sense to me. It's still hard to see. From my perspective, it's hard to see the mirrors.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like It's not like the mirrors are just inside the screen where you can see without really turning your head. Because you gotta literally turn your head to see your mirrors. Which I guess in real life is one thing, but you know, on this game, to me, it looks like unless you have that track system, where when you turn your head, it turns inside the cab of the vehicle.
Yeah.
I forget the actual name of that, but it's actually
Is the eye track
system?
Yeah, the eye tracking.
Mm-hmm. If you had that, that'd be kind of cool. Because then, you know, my instincts playing that game would be to look toward the mirror that I need to look at so I can see down that mirror. But the mirror on the driver's side of the truck looks different than the mirror on the passenger side of your truck.
Yeah.
It's not like well, it probably is, but it just seems different, you know?
Yeah.
My 34-hour reset will be up at 9:30 in the morning, or by 9:30 in the morning, and then I'm going to Ohio.
Thing is, when you're on the outside perspectives, the engine is so loud. Everything is so much louder.
Mm-hmm. It surely is.
Could do like a third person over the shoulder view.
Yeah.
I just get nervous. I just like this view better.
That view where you can see the hood, maybe, but the other view, like, if you turn to the right so you can see the right mirror, kind of see, I can't, you know, you can kind of tell with that mirror there with that angle, that particular angle. But it's almost like the other mirror's an afterthought.
Well, see, that not. I hit F2. So if you look on each side, you'll see the mirrors pop up, and they're a lot more zoomed in.
Now, see, that I can deal with, the one right there where it's on the inside of the cab, kind of. least the one that's above your head on the screen.
Yeah.
That's the passenger side. I like it. I like that view. Pretty good for checking your mirrors.
And that load is just rocking side to side, man. I must not be driving very straight.
The one thing you got to be careful about oversized loads is your center of gravity. There's not a lot you can do about it because of the game. And you're right, every time you twitch the steering wheel, because you don't got the steering wheel thingy.
Yeah.
But every time you, in real life, if you move a truck like that, you can feel that trailer shake back there behind you, doing exactly what it's doing in the game.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, the last playthrough I played with the Kenworth 450s, the KW 450 a lot. And I think this is a 358, 359, I think. Peterbilt.
That's a 38. That's a
389. Yeah, 389. And I've learned to handle it.
Kenworth was 680.
Yeah, I've learned to handle it. I mean, it's not a bad. Not really.
The 389 is an extended hood. It has a set forward axle, which turns the chain turning radius. If you get one with a set back axle, it turns better.
So the makers of American Truck Simulator, they're seriously looking at a multiplayer version.
Yeah.
I just wonder how that would work out. I wonder if you'd be able to drop trailers and hook up and everything else. See, if they can turn this into like a Baron style where everyone's jockeying for loads, and you can buy housing or buy land and expand your shops and stuff like that. I mean, I think that'd be great.
There was a guy that did a stream with the multiplayer on here. They had a whole mess up getting there.
Yeah, on the multiplayer server. Yeah, the fan base one. Yeah.
He turned the collision off to where they couldn't hit nothing or have an accident or nothing. So they all went to the same location to pick up loads. Everybody pulled the same load, and they went like a giant convoy. There's like 30 of them inside one of them little lots that's gated, like you're running around at.
Yep.
And they said, get in here and get your trailer hooked up. Then everybody stay here until you get a trailer hooked up. And they all stayed inside the gate. Well, inside the gate, they couldn't wreck. He had it set up like that, which was kind of neat. And then they had to pull out one at a time. But just as soon as you crossed out the gate, if anybody was outside the gate and you hit them, then it was automatic damage.
Wow, that was nice. I bet that was fun to watch. A lot of noise, a lot of people. Huh?
It was a pain in the ass. Nobody could talk on the server. It was just him talking. Everybody was in there. He was trying to direct traffic.
Hey, Demon.
He was trying to get everybody to stay in there.
Doing
he wanted
pretty
them all
good.
to stay in there until they got hooked up.
I'm just winding down a late night stream talking with Big Papa while I play American Truck Simulator.
Howdy.
What about you, Demon? Haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to? Going into the weekend free and clear? You got things planned? Nothing planned. Oh, no. God, I need to be engine braking. I'm dumping too much speed.
Do you actually know what an engine brake does and how it works?
No, I don't. I know it makes a lot of noise and people don't like it. Isn't that where you just pretty much downshift or like just dump? I don't know. How does the...
An engine brake actually cuts the cylinders off on the back of the motor. If you turn a 6-cylinder into a 4-cylinder, it just kind of retards the motor, hence the name retarder, engine retarder. I'm not sure exactly what gets cut off. It's not fuel. It's probably oil or something stupid, whatever it is. I don't know. But there's 3 different stages for different levels. But if you put the engine brake on and let off the gas, it'll help it slow down. If you turn the engine brake off and let off the gas, the momentum will keep you rolling for lots further. So it's kind of like a dynamic brake where you can actually get slowed down a lot faster because of the weight. So if you have the motor helping you stop with the brakes helping you stop, hence faster. And there's a lot of towns that says engine braking is only allowed in emergencies. Well, if me stopping to keep from hitting somebody, that classifies as an emergency. Therefore, I typically use it everywhere.
Demon, I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember you coming in about 6 weeks ago, roughly, maybe a month, maybe a little more than a month ago. I remember you dropping by, but as in specifics, I got level with you. Probably not, but I do recognize the name. I know it's been about 6 weeks since I've seen you.
Demon, what's up, dude?
But generally, those who come in here to watch, they have a family member who you don't come from. You don't do exclamation FS, I think. Exclamation FS, I think.
For what?
For follow. Follow H for follow.
I thought it was FC or something.
Okay, October 2nd. So about 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. You have about 3-4 weeks ago. I know you've been in here longer than that. I know that. I know you dropped by a long time before that, but Oh, follow, yeah. So it's wrong with the 6 weeks. Well, I don't know. I don't know when he followed, but right now, a week feels like a month away from the house. Actually, I think I remember the October 10th, the October 2nd stream. That's when we had like 15 people in here. Last follow on 10/2/2018. 251 days ago? No. 10/2/2018 was like 18 days ago. That support bot is wrong, if that's correct.
I've been 2 years since August.
Unless you unsubscribed and followed back again, that may be possible. Yeah, but I remember that the early October stream. That's when all those guys, well, they're like 15, 16 people piled in. Remember that? We're all chatting. That was an awesome stream. I streamed till early in the morning.
Kind of like now. I got to go to work at 9:30.
Yeah, I'm going to finish up this drive, and then I'm going to head to bed myself. Let you get some rest.
It'll be all right.
No, I need rest too. At least it won't be 38 degrees in the morning. It was cold last time. I'm telling you. I laid up. I made sure I had my sheet, my blankets, the quilts, everything piled up on me. I was settling in. My hands were so cold. The only thing I think was, man, I wish my wife was here. I wish my wife was here, as I was saying. It took me a good 45 minutes to get warm.
Yeah, I don't know what temp is outside. I wasn't paying any attention a while ago. It was in the low 50s a while ago and raining here. Chickendale.
Want to hit the rail? Oh, I missed the rail. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
You blowing up
in the morning.
Do what?
So I'm gonna get up in the morning, get my trailer, and drive about 8-9 hours towards Ohio.
Well, hopefully I'll be on then, playing. I don't know what I'll be playing. Maybe you can help me decide. I don't know what I'm going to be playing.
When, and tomorrow?
Yeah. I got a 3-day weekend, and I got a 3-day weekend, so I really don't know what to do. I was going to take off, see if I could take off to go see some buddies in Maryland, go see Chris, and go see TJ in Connecticut. But I'm going to try and go ahead and stay close. I mean, that's like $200 out of my pocket with fuel and eating out and everything. And I was just like, man, right now where my wife and I are trying to scrimp and save every little dime we can while I'm up here. Try to make it count.
Yes, sir.
So Demon's asking, is it weird getting home from trucking, then playing or watching this? Is it a bit weird?
Dude, I'm not home. I'm in my truck now. I met a guy that played that Farming Simulator 2017 last year. He was playing that at a great big 4X map for Oklahoma and that. And the dude was actually, he said, I just got out of a combine an hour ago, got cleaned up, and now I'm on the stream just combining some more. What kind of stupid am I?
Yeah. Yeah, so Big Papa, where are you at again?
Springdale.
State.
Arkansas.
Oh, and he's in Arkansas. So he drives 600 miles a day, and what he wants to do, I have a little of a collection. You know, when people donate to the stream, I've been putting a little kitty for him. But he wants to be able to play a farming simulator while he's no longer driving a semi. And I was like, isn't that a bit weird?
Farming to me is relaxing, and it gets you back to your country roots where people are good to people. That's all I got to tell you. I want to get up in the morning and go collect the eggs the morning of the game. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that, because it runs on the clock like any other. But you can set it for real time. If you get it set on real time when you like log in and the time in that, and it run on a day schedule, and it actually goes as the day schedule goes, and they actually have the seasons on there now. You can do that mod too, where you actually get fall and winter, harvest time, spring, and they have husbandry for all the animals. Got to feed them. But to me, farming's relaxing. A lot of work, but it's relaxing.
Shit. Dagnammit, the damn mirror is in my way.
I guess it wouldn't be no different as I get done trucking for the day and put an American Truck Simulator on. Which could be possible.
So Demon lives in Missouri.
Seriously, where? If you don't mind me asking.
Carrollton, small town of Carrollton.
I know where Carrollton's at. Been there, done that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just save up here, and I'm going to call it a night. Call it a stream. So
Sweet.
I will be back online probably in about 7 or 8 hours. I'm not sure what game I'm going to be playing. I don't know. I just bounce around, unfortunately, but I'll figure something out.
Subnautica.
You want me to do Subnautica?
Subnautica, Transport Fever. Something interactive. I haven't really got to see Renville 4.0 yet. I've seen you on there a couple of times and you were streaming it, but I haven't really got to see it yet.
Let's see. Let's see what I'm going to do here. Let me do something real quick then. It'll take me 10 minutes to boot it all up, but Let me look at the raw. So on my library, I got a few games here. American Truck Simulator, Baldur's Gate, Banish, Car Mechanic, Cold Water, Company of Heroes, Conan Exiles, Elder Scrolls,
You
Elite
got-
Dangerous. Huh? You have what?
You got Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 or whatever?
Yep, sure do.
Sweet.
Car Mechanic
I
Simulator.
like it.
You do, huh?
I like that game.
Yeah,
I think that's a game I could see me playing on here too. I watched it. I got into Car Mechanic Simulator watching a guy on YouTube.
yeah.
Don't ask me how I found him, and he's on Twitch too, but I don't never see him on Twitch.
City Skylines. Let's see. Conan Exile. Elder Scrolls. Europe Truck Simulator 2. Euro Truck 2. It's Frostpunk. Let's see.
I don't even know what that is.
House Flipper was kind of fun. House Flipper, where you built houses and you flipped houses back and forth. That was okay.
Now, I think I could play that game too. That House Flipper, I think I could play it too.
Yeah. There's a new one, a new first person natural selection, but I don't know if I'm allowed to stream it. It's in like alpha. Then of course you got No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, I still enjoy that. Have 202 hours on No Man's Sky. Let's see.
That's a lot. No longer than you've had it, dude.
It is. There's another one called Ring of Elysium, early access. I'm not sure if I can stream that either. Ryu wanted me to get it, and I got it. Let's see, Rocket League, of course. Shark Attack. Shark Attack was kind of funny, but not many people play that thing. Got some older games, Stronghold 2 and Stronghold Crusaders. That's an old. This is an old game. You actually can build castles and fight each other, so it's quite interesting. 2 Point Hospital, that's fun. I may do that again.
I never did it. You know, you got into that Civilization 6 or whatever it is, and I never did understand. I still never can understand that game and what it's about.
Sim Meyer Sim 6. Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much you have to go through all the advancements throughout the years in order to expand your empire. So pretty much you're trying to reach all the milestones.
Yeah, that part, the milestone stuff I got, but you know, it's like to me. I bought that game because the back of it seemed like it was like that one game that I have on my phone or something similar. I have Dominations, and you get to pick like Greek or Mongols or Vikings or whatever,
yeah.
And you get this little piece of ground and you start building an army, and you kill food nearby and cut down forests and expand and attack neighbors. And then every time you upgrade your city center, you go to a new era in time, from the Stone Age to the Space Age. It's
right.
Pretty cool. And I've been playing it for, a couple years now.
So this is the preview for Farm Sim 19.
Yes. I cannot wait to get this game. I will get this game because I really enjoyed 17. But I never connected to the internet. And the internet's where you get all the mods from. all the mod updates for the bigger maps and all that stuff. When they come out, you can put them maps on. And they have John Deere equipment in this game, which you used to have to get a mod for the DLC for John Deere. You don't have to no more. They come out with some. And it is massive equipment. And they're going to have horses in this one too, which is cool. But the biggest deal is the cows. They have husbandry, and the cows where they make baby calves, and then you raise them up and sell them and all that.
Yep.
And bale hay and put hay up and all different kinds of crops. And you can load it up on rail cars. All kinds of stuff.
Really?
Yeah. See, they got cotton in this one. They didn't have cotton in the last game, so this is even better.
I think it comes out November 20th.
Well, the last one, 17, come out in October, and it was a big deal. It was supposed to come out like around the 1st of October, and it didn't make it till the end of October, but it come out in October. But it's pretty cool. Like them trains right there, they got different kinds of rail cars on them. You can like load them up with timber because they've got forestry that you can do. They got the actual farms, and you sell the crops. You can sell the crops on the rail too, and then sheep, pigs, and cows.
Yep.
And then you got all the different kinds of fields to plant, and it's just, and then it works in stages. You gotta fertilize the fields and harvest, and the biggest deal is the equipment. The equipment is pretty cool. Like that's a big hay mower machine, and that's the farm. And see, they didn't have the big square bales where you could actually load it. Now, the reason why I like this, dude, is because you can get like 12 or 16 different people getting in all different kinds of tractors. So somebody can run a forklift, put hay bales on a trailer, and the guy can truck it over to the barn and unload them.
Yeah.
And you got a guy that can disc the field, fertilize the field, and a guy to plant it. So you can run 3 people to run through the field, follow the leader kind of thing, and get all the fields planted. And then they also got people that can come feed the cows, turn the dirt, and all that stuff. You know, it's kind of neat. And there's a lot of management involved, which to me is neat. But mainly it's just a hangout where we all can get on a server and shoot the shit and have a good time and just work on the same farm together collectively, like a family stream farm or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because the guys I know that play this game, they get a bunch of their buddies together and they just do like hangout. But the equipment is massive and the equipment is expensive, so you got to buy, sell, and do other stuff.
PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Mac. So it comes out on everything, huh? I wonder if it's cross-platform.
I don't know what that is.
I wonder, like, if you play on PC, you can play it with someone who's on a Xbox or PS4.
That's a really good question because they got servers for it, but I've never played multiplayer online. I've always just had the game on my laptop and played it offline. So I don't know. But whenever I get this stuff, dude, when I get this laptop and everything together, when I come, you're going to have to help me fix it up and set it and PS4. All the stuff that I need to do it.
Here it says, pre-order now and on Steam and get a Mahindra Retriever Utility Vehicle bonus DLC.
Mm-hmm.
What's a Mahindra Retriever?
What? I have not a clue. Pull up an additional screen and type it in on YouTube.
I'm already had
Mahindra Retriever. You can actually see one in real life and what it does. It might have been that telehandler thing that was loading the hay bales. I don't know. Last year they had a Challenger. You could
Oh
get a
no,
Challenger.
it's a 4x4 vehicle, you would like an all-terrain vehicle, 4x4 all-terrain vehicle.
Really? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the one.
See, what you gotta do
the 14,000.
when you first get that game, dude, you got just a handful of plots that's yours, and you got to plant it and harvest it. But what you do to make money is you drive to the neighbor's field, and there'll be a task there for you to either fertilize it, plant it, or harvest it, or whatever. And you go do that, and if you get it done in the time frame, then you get to collect the cash for doing it. Dude pays you well to use his equipment. So that's what I did to make my money to start with, and then I started buying fields one at a time. Then you can actually go in there, and some fields you can take trees out, remove them, and then cut the field and put them all to one. Cut the road out and make the field bigger, provided you didn't get into some off. It's crazy, but you know, it'd be fun. It'd be a lot of fun, I think.
What?
What is that?
Oh, this thing is denying me because.
Did you ever play that Jurassic World game or whatever?
Yeah, I did.
God, I missed it too.
Dude.
One more big score. We got enough money to leave. What do you think?
Nothing means more to me than this game. I would kill for it. I would happily die.
What is that game?
Called Red Dead Redemption.
I wish things were different. But it weren't us who changed.
Trust me, Arthur. Just one more.
As long as a goddamn train.
I don't want to kill all these folk, Dutch. Just you.
What about loyalty?
Loyal to what matters.
Do as you're goddamn told.
It is us or him.
Red Dead Redemption 2, coming October 26th, rated M for mature.
Well, the makers of Grand Theft Auto. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be kind of a variety streamer type guy, but if I stick to stuff that I know, then Transport Fever, American Truck Simulator would be top of the game, and then Farming Sim.
Yeah, I want to again have to hold off on buying new games right now.
Oh, I know.
It's not on. It is not on Steam, so this game must be only in console for now. All right, guys. Well, I want to head off to bed. Take care. Thank you very much for everyone for coming in. Appreciate it very much. I really do.
Me too. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo, yeah. That's funny. Toodaloo.
Let's see, credits. Roll credits. And we're going to go to all ending. Yeah. Why isn't that not running? My credits page is not running, and I wonder why. There we go.
Alright, dude, I'm out. We'll see you.
Alright, good night. Alright, thanks for supporting the stream. Support bot, you did excellent work as usual. And Dylan Fire, thank you so much for the follow. Alright guys, I'm out. I'll see you guys in 6 or 7 hours. Take care.